Hello, today is December 24. Besides making tamales, we're also gonna make buñuelos. This is a dessert made out of tortilla flours that we fry in oil and we dip it in a sauce. Let me show you. This is made with, or it's more like a syrup. Still runny. I'm gonna cook it a little longer so we'll get a little thicker. And so I put a cinnamon stick in there and some brown sugar. And so when the tortillas are done, I will dip them in there for a little bit. Or we can just pour the sauce over the tortilla. And let's go back to the tortillas. This is just a regular flour tortilla. With the flour, I added some what is that called? Right there. A little bit of baking powder, and if this was for regular tortillas, I could add a little bit of salt or some butter to give it a little salty flavor. But since we're gonna make it for a dessert, we don't want it to be salty, so I did not add any salt or butter. Alright, so we're gonna finish this tortilla and we're gonna cook it just like any other tortilla. Just so you guys know, besides making buñuelos, how to make flour tortillas as well. So we want to put a little bit of flour here to keep it from sticking. And just keep rolling. Turn it, roll it up to the other side. And when it's big enough, you can also give it a stretch as well with your hands. And then we can take it to the comal to cook it. Let's watch it cook for a moment. Right there. We have the flame at like medium. Right there. Alright, so as you can see, it's starting to have a little bit of bubbles, so this is the time to flip it. There we go. So a little bit of brown on that side. So only took like, I don't know, 15 seconds or so. And it's bubbling up again, and you guys can see it somewhere here and over there. We're gonna let it cook on this side a few more seconds. We can pick and see it's almost ready. And if you guys don't want to burn your fingers, you can use a spatula. And there it goes. I think it's ready for one more turn. Watch how it's bubbling up. There it is, ready for a burrito. So this right here is a flat pan called comal. It's just like a flat skillet, and this is ready to go. I'm gonna put it aside, and we're gonna move this comal somewhere. Let's get this thing out of here. My stove is so crowded because lots of ingredients going to make our tamales. This is the masa for the tortillas. There's some rice. There is the mole that we made earlier. Here is the chicken that I shredded. Under there is beans. Oh, here's a ponche that I made yesterday. Ooh, it's very hot. Let me show you guys. Right in there. And let's see, this is still not ready yet. It'll take a few minutes. Then let me show you the mole now that it's a little colder. It's a little thicker than earlier. And then next we're going to, okay, I'm gonna set the camera for a moment. And I'll get the pan to put the oil to actually make the buñuelos. Okay, so we have the oil there, ready to go. This one has to be warmer than it was for the regular tortilla, and enough oil to dip the tortilla in there. So while that oil is warming up, we're gonna make one more tortilla for our first buñuelo. Okay. Let's get a little bit of flour in here again so it won't stick. Flatten it as much as we can with our fingers. And this dough rested for a little while. I cover it with a towel just to get it nice and ready to go. It won't be all sticky. After it rests, it's easier to make it where the tortillas get all fluffy, bubbly. So just keep on rolling until it gets to the size that we want. Okay, I think we have too much butter in here. Keep going. I hear the roosters outside. So much fun to wake up the roosters. Almost done. So the two options for these buñuelos is, if you want it crunchy, you want to dip it in the sauce and just eat it out really quick. And if you want it a little bit more soft, then you keep it in there longer. And for us, because this is going to be pretty sweet, we will have a glass of milk on the side to wash it down with. This is almost ready. That should do all. Let's just stretch it up a little bit. And the oil should be hot by now. Alright, let's bring it over here and pour it in the oil. Let's see. You guys do this, be careful not to burn yourself. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand, but we'll see how it turns out. Go ahead and turn it. So we want to cook this until it has like a brown color. We're just going to make a big stash, and then when the sauce is ready, we'll dip it in there and we'll be ready to eat. This side is ready. We'll just cook the other side for a few seconds. You can see there was a little fold in there, but it's cooked, so it'll be fine. And this one's ready. Okay, so the sauce is ready right now. It's to the density that I like. Well, we could go more, but this is good enough. I'm just gonna show you that you can make your tortillas in just a regular pan. There's this big one. Ooh, it's hot. I made this earlier, and even though I didn't put any butter, it's still nice and soft, as you guys can see. And make a big stash of these buñuelos. And we're gonna grab one and bring it in the sauce. We're just gonna dip it in there. So like I said earlier, if we don't want it too soggy, we can take it out right away. Or we can leave it there longer, whichever we prefer. Let's put one in this plate. Alright, let's get it out. And I think I should boil it a little longer, but right now it's good enough. And then we can add some extra sauce in there. Yeah, definitely need to cook it a little longer, but it's good enough right now. So that's it for that. Thank you. Okay, so I decided to let this syrup cook a little longer because it was not thick enough, but now it is. And we're gonna pour a little bit of that into our flour buñuelo tortilla. Right there. And it's gonna show you guys, it's pretty crunchy. You can see. So we can just add the syrup over, or we can dip it in the pot, whichever way we prefer. But the sauce is finally ready. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye. So this sat for a while and it got kind of cold, and check out the texture now. Very syrupy. There we go. Okay, this is it for sure. Thank you.